We welcome everybody to the CCBC Catonsville Baseball Complex on this chilly day here in late March as we are live for baseball action as the Cardinals take on the Wolfpack of Westmoreland Community College. Hello everyone, this is Isaac Donsky once again to bring you all of the action today. In today's doubleheader, it's a cold, cloudy day here. Bit of a threat of rain, we're hoping it stays away though. Catonsville comes into today's game with a 7-11 record on the season, 4-4 in conference. They sit 6th in Region 20 standings. Their last game on Tuesday, they defeated Harford Community College 14-9, a big win for them. Meanwhile, the Wolfpack sit at 3-9 on the season. They have yet to play a conference game. This is an out-of-conference contest for them. Their last game, an 11-0 loss to Niagara Community College. It's been a difficult season for them so far. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for today's games, and we begin with the visitors from Westmoreland Community College. Batting first and catching for the Wolfpack will be freshman catcher number 3, Ronnie Howard. Batting second and manning second base will be freshman infielder number 11, Jacob Pichtel. Batting third and manning left field will be freshman outfielder and pitcher number 8, Dom Cook. Batting fourth and manning right field will be freshman infielder number 16, Ben Anderson. Batting fifth and manning the shortstop position for the Wolfpack will be freshman pitcher number 14, Braden Patton. Batting sixth and manning first base will be freshman pitcher number 10, Cameron DePalma. Batting seventh and manning third base will be sophomore infielder and pitcher number 20, Cameron Pritz. Batting eighth and acting as the designated hitter for the Wolfpack today will be freshman pitcher number 9, Peyton Henry. And batting ninth and manning center field will be freshman outfielder and pitcher number 6, Logan Gustafson. Pitching today for the Wolfpack will be freshman right-handed pitcher number 13, Leo Bravo. Now the starting lineup for the home team today, the CCBC Catonsville Cardinals. Give us 1 second, folks. It is very windy today. Trying to sort through my papers without having them blow away like they have been doing in the last couple of broadcasts we've had. Here's the batting order for Catonsville. Batting first and playing left field will be sophomore outfielder number 29, Roman March. Batting second and manning center field will be sophomore outfielder number 27, Angelo Ramirez. Batting third and manning right field will be sophomore third baseman and right-handed pitcher number 8, Alex Elliott. Batting fourth and serving as the designated hitter for the Cardinals today will be freshman first baseman and designated hitter number 16, Pete Howell. Batting fifth and manning first base will be freshman catcher number 25, Tony D'Angeli. Batting sixth and manning third base will be sophomore third baseman and right-handed pitcher number 11, Mark Brady. Batting seventh and catching for the Cardinals will be freshman catcher and right-handed pitcher number 20, Lexis Calderon. Batting eighth and manning second base today will be freshman second baseman and shortstop number 3, Noah DeLuca. And finally, playing shortstop and batting ninth for Catonsville will be sophomore shortstop and right-handed pitcher number 1, Orlando Perez Jr. Pitching today for Catonsville will be freshman right-handed pitcher number 14, Max Cutts. We'll be back in about 9 minutes for first pitch and the start of this doubleheader. about to get underway here. Very cold day here, very cold, very windy, overcast. Catonsville wearing their black jerseys with red shoulders, red numbers, white trim, and gray pants. Westmoreland, meanwhile, will be wearing blue jerseys with black pants, white numbers, and what appears to be lime green trim. Interesting note during pregame notes, much of Westmoreland's lineup consists of pitchers who are playing at other positions. Interesting to see how that will affect today's game. Batting first for the Wolfpack will be Ronnie Howard, the freshman catcher, number 3. And forgive us if we do not mention hometowns or home high schools. Westmoreland did not have all the information for that available on their website with their roster. Only partially. As always, before we begin today's game, just a quick shout out to everyone here at CCBC Catonsville who helps put these games together, whether it be our interns, part-timers, full-time staff, and athletic directors. Shout out to everybody. We wouldn't be able to get these games going without you guys, and especially to our athletic specialists who get the field all prepped for game day, and of course the team and coaches. So Max Cutts gets the start for Catonsville today. He's had some very impressive pitching performances this season, especially his performance against Dundalk, where he was near perfect. He'll face Howard as we get ready to get started.
Kate, are you doing scoreboard?
We might have a pitching. Nope, that is Cutts. Excuse me for a second there. Thought there was a pitching change. Nope, it is Cutts who will start. Umpire asking for a quick delivery of baseballs as we get underway for this game 1 of our doubleheader. Here we go. Swing and a miss for Howard there. Strike 1. One 0 count. Excuse me, 0-1 count. Strike 2. Caught him looking that time. Right off the bat, a deep hole for Howard. That one outside and to the left, it will be ball 1. One, 2 count here for Howard. Swing and a miss. And the first out is on the board as Howard heads back to the bench. Jacob Pichtel up next for Westmoreland. Freshman infielder from California Area High School. And Pichtel does lead the Wolfpack in RBIs with 7 on the season. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Swung on, missed again. It'll be an 0-2 count. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Foul ball. That one smacks right into the fence in front of our interns and our scoreboard operator. Foul ball. O2 pitch. Another foul ball. That one disappears somewhere, I believe, in the trees past the field. O2 pitch. Pickle has swung on everything that Cutts has thrown him, including that little dribbler foul ball. Calderon is all on top of it. Swung on, missed, out number 2. Dom Cook up next for Westmoreland, and this is a player that Cutts should be wary of. Leads the team in hits with 14 and batting average, .424 on the season, and on base percentage, .486. Also a pretty solid pitcher as well. One of many pitchers that were pulling double duty for Westmoreland here. Strike 1, caught him looking that time. Swung on, strike 2. Every batter Cutts his face so far. He's immediately gotten 2 strikes on the board. See if he can make it 3 up, 3 down. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one swung on, and it's going to be foul as it dribbles down the first baseline. D'Angeli's there to scoop it up. Cold wind blowing through the field right now. It is cold today, ladies and gentlemen. Make no mistake of that. It's just how Maryland weather is. Every time it feels like it's going to start getting warm, it's back to being icy conditions. 0-2 pitch. That one high and a little bit to the left. It'll be ball 1. 1-2 count for Cook. Foul ball. That one nearly takes off the foot of one of the Westmoreland first base coaches as it goes sliding into their bullpen. Remains a 1-2 count. That one slaps right past the pitcher's glove. He's going to miss it, and Cook will advance to first for a single. This will bring up Ben Anderson, the freshman infielder from Ligonier Valley High School. One on, 2 outs here at the top of the first. Cutts keeps a wary eye on Cook over at first. Wide and down in the dirt to the right, ball 1. That one also down at the dirt, kind of slips between Calderon's legs. It'll be ball 2. Two-0 count. Another wide pitch down in the dirt, ball 3. Three-0 count. That'll be strike 1. Anderson took a little bit of a swing at it. 3-1 count. Anderson knocks that one foul. It'll be strike 2. Didn't even make any distance, just kind of plopped down in the dirt right behind him. So it'll be a full count for Anderson. 3-2 count, 1 on. Here we go. Cook's going to try and make a run for second. And he will. It doesn't matter because that was ball 4. And Anderson walks. So 2 on now with 2 outs, as next up for Westmoreland comes Braden Patton, the freshman pitcher, number 14 from Hempfield Area High School. And Cutts is going to call quick time. Have a not really a discussion. He's just going to tell something to his catcher, Lexis Calderon, who informs the umpire. Low pitch, ball 1. One 0 count. That one was swung on, it looks like. Umpire never said what it was. That's a strike. Yes, 1-2 count. Sorry about that, folks. That first strike, the umpire never said what it was. I think they had a quick discussion between himself and the other official. 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, and that'll end the inning, leaving 2 stranded as we head to the bottom of the first. Patton strikes out. Time for Catonsville to head to the plate. Leo Bravo pitching for Westmoreland today. Bravo tied for innings pitched with 15 on the season. Does lead the team in strikeouts with 21. And he'll face first the left fielder Roman March from right here in Baltimore, Maryland. March, deadly slugger, always seems to get a piece of the ball no matter what happens. Always a reliable leadoff man. Swing and a miss there for strike 1. That pitch was not a wise one to swing on. Down in the dirt to the left. 0-1 count. Swing and a miss, number 2. Strike 2 for March. Oh, 2 count. Low pitch there. That'll be ball 1. Ball 2. Be a 2-2 count here coming up for March. As Roman takes a step back. Just his glove. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Got him looking. Strike 3 and the first out of the inning for Catonsville. Well, this will bring up possibly the most dangerous hitter in Catonsville's arsenal. Angelo Ramirez, number 27, the center fielder, leads the team in hits, RBIs, stolen bases, batting average. That stolen base metric, by the way, 21 stolen bases on the season. You do not want to get Angelo Ramirez on base because he will take a couple extra bases with him when he scores. Ramirez tried to bunt there, and instead it pops up as a foul. Oh, check that. No, it actually hit him. That's going to be a hit by a pitch, and that will send him to first. Alex Elliott up next. Now, Elliott generally does play third base, but today he's actually playing right field, replacing Caleb Bailey, the usual right fielder. Elliott, another dangerous hitter in Catonsville's arsenal. Ramirez going to make a run for second, see if he can get there. Got it. That's a stolen base for Angelo Ramirez and a strike thrown for Alex Elliott. What did I say earlier? Ramirez is going to take a couple bases with him. There he goes. First stolen base of the game for Ramirez, who's averaging about 5 stolen bases per game. It's a ridiculous stat. Low pitch, that'll be ball 1. As Bravo is keeping a close eye on Ramirez out there at second. You know he's going to try and make a run for third if he gets an opening. 1-1 count. Bravo taking his time, keeping his eyes on Ramirez. That'll be strike 2. Down in the dirt for ball number 2. It's a big gust of wind just now coming through the field. And folks, I know if we're cold here in the press box, those players have got to be freezing out there with no protection. 2-2 count. Low pitch there. Kind of got away from the catcher, and Elliott kind of motioned like he wanted Ramirez to try and make a break for third. Ramirez shook his head no, stays at second. It's a full count, 3-2. Pitch. Ramirez, ball 4, makes a run for third. He is safe. Ramirez steals third as Elliott advances to first on a walk. Ball 4. The designated hitter up next, and it's Pete Howell. Nasty slugger for Catonsville. And he's come up clutch many times in this season so far. Also one of the few Cardinals who's actually managed to hit a home run this year. Howell hit a huge one at a home game, I believe, against Erie Community College. Excuse me, against their sister school, CCBC Dundalk. Got my game weekends mixed up there. 1 out, 2 on. And the first pitch is right down the middle for strike 1. Been a lot of those so far in this first inning. That'll be ball 1. 1-1 count. High pitch there for ball 2. Two one count. That'll be ball 3 as that one's low in the ground. And Westmoreland's going to call time here as the coach is coming out to the mound for a discussion with his pitcher. Three-one count after that brief meeting. Apparently the Westmoreland coach not very pleased with his pitcher so far. It is early. He's already allowed 2 on. Howell smacks that one foul as it goes flying back somewhere behind us. I'll be strike 2 and a full count for Pete Howell. Swing and a miss for Howell. Elliott's going to make a break for second. Ramirez is going to make a break for home. Got it. Ramirez steals home. And that'll be the first run of the game for Catonsville as Elliott makes it to second. So Howell strikes out, but Catonsville still manages to take advantage. 1 run scores. Tony D'Angeli up next for Catonsville, the first baseman. D'Angeli, the best member of the Cardinals when it comes to getting on base. On-base percentage of .442 so far this season, as Elliott taking a mighty big lead off of second. And that's strike 1. Down in the dirt for ball 1. Strike 2. Wild pitch there, gets away from the catcher. That will allow Elliott to steal third. Another runner in scoring position for Catonsville. It's a 2-2 count for D'Angeli. As the catcher took a moment there to readjust his glove. Hopefully he's not hurt. 2-2 pitch. Ball 3, and it will be a full count for Tony D'Angeli. Swing and a miss, and that'll end the inning as D'Angeli strikes out. And we head to the second. The score, Catonsville 1, Westmoreland 0. As we enter the second, the score 1-0 in favor of Catonsville. Leading off for Westmoreland will be Cameron DePalma, the freshman pitcher number 10 from Penn Trafford High School. DePalma, a dangerous hitter and pitcher, dual threat player for Westmoreland. As Cuts' first pitch will be low for ball 1. That one knocked up foul, and it's going to land somewhere behind us. Not sure exactly where. It'll be strike 1. One pitch, swung on and missed, strike 2. One, 2 count. That pitch wide, that'll be ball 1, or ball 2, excuse me, as the wind is picking up here. As evidenced by every member of our press box just kind of tucked in and bundled up. 2-2 count. That one knocked foul, smacks to the fence right above me. That one knocked right up the middle. It's going to be a single for DePalma. So DePalma gets the first, and that'll bring up the next batter. Cameron Pritz, the sophomore infielder and pitcher number 20. Again, a lot of pitchers in their rotation pulling double duty for Westmoreland. Foul ball, strike 1. 0-1 count. Swing and a miss, strike number 2. That one knocked foul. Actually, no, not foul, excuse me. Knocked deep into left field. Looks like he got knocked foul for a second. My apologies. Prince will fly out. It's funny, the way that everyone's head popped up for a second, I thought that one got knocked foul. No, that was deep into left field. Roman March was there to cover it up, so Prince flies out. De Palma actually made a break for second, but had to go back to first. And this will bring up Peyton Henry, the freshman from Greater Latrobe High School. Another pitcher pulling double duty for Westmoreland. And he swings and misses there for strike 1. Cut's trying to pick off De Palma at first. No luck. 0-1 count. Oh! Pitts' pitch just slammed right into De Palma's gut. Timeout's called as he's down. That was full speed right into the ribs. And the good news is De Palma seems to be okay. He's on his feet. Kind of hunched over for a second. He's brushing himself off. He's all good. It remains an 0-1 count. After a scary moment there, De Palma seems to be okay. De Palma's going to try and go for second. There's strike number 2. And it looks like they got him. Yep. De Palma caught stealing at second. That'll be out number 2. And it's an 0-2 count for Henry, as that was strike 2. And De Palma kind of limping back to the dugout. Hopefully he's okay after getting a direct shot to the ribs. 0-2 count for Henry. Wide pitch, ball 1. That one slapped up to the shortstop, Perez, who scoops it up, and it's going to be a quick out here as D'Angeli covers it up. Henry will ground out, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, sort of, give or take. De Palma did make it to first, but eventually caught out stealing. We head to the bottom of the second. The score remains 1-0 in favor of Catonsville on this cold March day. Leading off for Catonsville here in the bottom of the second, Mark Brady, the third baseman today. Catonsville, no hits yet. Actually been out hit so far, despite leading 1-0. Pitch close to hitting Brady. He has to duck away from it. That'll be ball 1. High pitch that time, ball 2. Two-0 count. Brady smacks that one high into right field, but it's foul, so it'll be strike 1. That one smacked up the middle to the shortstop. Brady going to try and beat him, won't. He'll ground out to kick off the bottom of the inning. And this will bring up the catcher, Alexis Calderon. Foul ball, strike 1. Calderon nearly hit by that one. It'll be ball 1. Foul ball, strike 2. As the wind has really picked up here. High pitch, ball 2. Two-two count. Calderon smacks that one deep center field back towards the wall. I believe, no, it was dropped. Calderon will get to second on a double. So a double for Alexis Calderon. Kind of aided by the right fielder dropping it a bit. And this will bring up Noah DeLuca, the second baseman. Low pitch, ball 1. Another low pitch there, that'll be ball 2. Strike 1. 2-1 count. DeLuca's going to knock that one foul. Actually bounced off one of the poles and nearly landed in the Westmoreland dugout, looks like. Bravo keeping an eye on Calderon. That one smacked right up the middle. It'll be a quick out. Calderon does advance to third. DeLuca grounds out as this brings up Orlando Perez Jr., the shortstop. Perez will immediately knock that first one foul for strike one. A 1 count. Perez knocks that one, line drive back right field. It's going to be foul. And it'll be strike two. As the sun is finally out here this afternoon, warming up just a little bit, but we do have some threatening clouds coming our way. When I say threatening, I'm just now realizing very threatening off to the left. It is supposed to rain this afternoon, I believe, so hopefully we can get a couple more innings in before that hits. 0-2 count. Another foul ball smacked down into the Westmoreland dugout by Perez. Making a lot of contact, but no luck so far in getting it past the foul lines. That one smacked up past the second baseman. Calderon will score, and it'll be an RBI single for Perez. Catonsville now takes a 2-0 lead as Roman March comes up as we hit the top of the order. Bravo trying to pick off Perez at first. Ball one. March faked like he was going to go for a bunt, and Perez will steal second and is going to get up and try and run to third as the toss went right past the second baseman. So Perez will steal third. Two-0 count. March smacks that one deep back right field, back towards the wall, out of here. Home run for Roman March, and it's 4-0. That was a monster home run. way back past the wall into the trees. What a smack by Roman March. It's 4-0 Catonsville. Angelo Ramirez up next for the Cardinals. And a discussion going on at the mound between the pitcher and catcher. As already Bravo, the ace for Westmoreland, has allowed 4 runs so far in 2 innings. Doesn't look like anyone's warming up in the bullpen either for the Wolfpack. Ramirez feinted like he was going to bunt. That'll be ball 1. 1-0 count. Ramirez does bunt. It's a good bunt. Going to try and make it to first. He's going to get there thanks to a wild pass. He's going to now try and make it to second. Going to now try and go to third. It got stuck underneath the benches, and it's a triple off a bunt for Angelo Ramirez. I believe it got stuck underneath the benches in the bullpen. Believe it or not, I have seen that happen before in the major leagues. That does occasionally happen if a bullpen is exposed like that. Alex Elliott up next for Catonsville, as we already have a runner in scoring position. A great bunt by Angelo Ramirez. Ball 1. One 0 count. Ball 2. Ball 3. 3-0 count here for Elliott. Chance to get on base. Ball 4. Nope, strike 1. Excuse me. I was all set to call that ball. Didn't even realize it was a strike. My apologies. 3-1 count for Alex Elliott. Elliott smacks that one up. It just bounces off the third baseman's glove. Ramirez will score, and it's an RBI single for Elliott. And now it's 5-0 as Catonsville is pouring it on here in the bottom of the second. Pete Howell up next for Catonsville. And don't want to jinx us, but it's gotten very dark here in the last couple of minutes as those threatening clouds are beginning to emerge overhead. Keeping our eyes peeled. Bravo trying to pick off Elliott at first. Bravo again trying to pick off Elliott. As I'm beginning to feel raindrops getting blown in here. Low pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Trying to pick off Elliott at first once again. One count. Again, trying to pick off Elliott. He keeps taking a deep lead off of first. They keep trying to get him. That one smacked into center field. They'll get Elliott to third, and Howell Tony D'Angeli up next as we've completely cycled through the order here in the bottom of the second as the skies continue to darken. Here is D'Angeli. And he immediately knocks that one foul for strike one. Ball one, bad pass, and that is going to allow Howell to steal second, and it will allow Elliott to come home to extend the lead to 6-0. It's a 1-1 count for D'Angeli. And here comes the rain. It's starting to feel it getting blown in. It is picking up, and it is starting to come down really hard. Big wind gusts, too. Might want to hold on, folks. D'Angeli knocks that one foul. Picked up a couple miles per hour, so got caught by a gust of wind as it's, we're starting to get some sleet as well as just rain coming in. D'Angeli's going to knock that one foul. Remains a 1-2 count. And now it's really starting to come down. Kind of sideways. It's snow. It is snowing. There is snow blowing around in our press box. As D'Angeli pops that one up, going into right field as it's really starting to come down. I think the batter missed it. Howell's going to try and come home. Got it. Howell scores. It's 7-0. D'Angeli advances to second as it has suddenly started to snow here at CCBC Catonsville Baseball Complex. As we're back to the top of the order. Mark Brady for Catonsville. Brady smacks that one, base hit. That should end the inning. It does, as Brady's going to ground out, and that will mercifully end the inning for Westmoreland. They're down 7-0. We'll be right back. Back to the top of the third on a bitterly cold day here with a mix of snow, sleet, and rain has been pounding us. As Logan Gustafson leading off this inning for Westmoreland. Swing and a miss there for Gustafson. That'll be strike one. It's pretty much everyone here in our press box is kind of standing up, trying to shield ourselves from the wind and the rain. It is really blowing. Apologies if there aren't any current updates to the overlay, folks. 2-1 count for Gustafson. And the umpires are actually going to have a conversation here, perhaps about the weather. Maybe not. It's a high pitch, ball 3. Three-0 count for Gustafson. Down the middle, strike one. Ball 4, Gustafson walks. We're back to the top of the order. Ronnie Howard up next for Westmoreland. Swing and a miss, strike one. That one will go foul, be strike two. It's a pretty funny scene here in our press box, folks. Everybody standing up, hands in their pockets, just kind of trying to make themselves super small against these brutal winds and a bit of snow we had earlier. All of us looking like a bunch of penguins trying to huddle for warmth. 0-2 count. Ball 1. As the rain is starting to pick up a little bit again. Another foul ball. That one knocked foul as well. One-two count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And there's the first out. Pictel up next for Westmoreland. Strike one. 1-1 count. That one, line drive up to third base. Chance for a double play. No. They did manage to get Gustafson out at second. Pictel will advance to first, however, as this will bring up Dom Cook. Low pitch, ball one. Swing and a miss, strike one. Strike two. Swung on, no luck there. 1-2 count for Cook. That'll be a high pitch there for ball two. Swung on, missed, and that'll end the inning as Cook strikes out. We head to the bottom of the third. Smacked into center field. Calderon. He's going to try to advance to second. See if he can make this a double. He will. It got away from the second baseman. He's going to try and go to third. It's a triple for Alexis Calderon to kick off this inning. And thankfully, folks, it is warming back up here. Apologies for that. I had brief technical difficulties there. Couldn't get the mic to work, but we're back on as Alexis Calderon smacks a triple to kick off the bottom of the third. Catonsville currently leading 7-0. We had that brief little shower of snow and rain come through. Made things interesting for a second. Noah DeLuca up next for Catonsville. Strike one. Foul ball, strike two. DeLuca knocks that one foul, little dribbler. Oh, 2 count. High pitch, ball one. The low pitch there, that'll be ball two. Well, the good news is, folks, the rain has stopped, and so is the snow or sleet or whatever that was. The wind seems to have subsided a little bit. I'm sure it'll pick up eventually. And the sun is out as DeLuca knocks another one foul. So things seem to have calmed down weather-wise here. It's still pretty cold, and I am regretting not bringing gloves. 2-2 count. DeLuca smacks that one right to the second baseman, and it's going to be a quick out here. DeLuca grounds out as Orlando Perez up next. Perez up next. That'll be ball one. Foul ball up and past the dugout for Westmoreland. It'll be strike one. That one came close to getting Perez. It'll be ball two. That's another strike. Excuse me, foul, strike two. As that one goes crashing into the fence right in front of us. 2-2 count. As they have left Bravo out there. And despite him allowing 7 runs, 6 of which came in the last inning. Low pitch, ball 3. It'll be a full count for Perez. Ball 4, and Perez will head to first. Roman March is up next. Hoping to add. We got 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd. Bravo trying to pick off Perez at first. Strike 1. Swing and a miss there. Strike 2 for March. March smacks that one into left field. A little pop-up. That'll be caught out. Calderon's going to try and get home, and he will. Extends the lead to 8-0 as March flies out. Angelo Ramirez up next for Catonsville. Ball 1. Bravo trying to pick off Perez at third, won't go. Remains 1-0 count. Ramirez smacks that one foul, will be strike 1. Perez going to try and make a run for second. They got him. That'll end the inning as Perez is caught out. And we will head to the 4th. Ben Anderson will lead off this inning for Westmoreland, down 8-0, looking to somehow get out of this massive hole they've gotten stuck in. Interesting to see what they can do. Ball one. That one smacked into left field, and it will be a single for Anderson. Braden Patton up next for Westmoreland. Ball one. One no count. Foul ball, strike one. Swing and a miss, it'll be strike two. One-two count. And folks, the sun, it is now turned beautiful here as the sun is fully out. Amazing how quick the weather can turn. That one popped up and it's going to land somewhere behind us. Foul ball. Remains 1-2 count. Another dribbler foul ball. Oh, check that. Nope, got away from him. That's a ball two. Bit of a wild pitch. That's going to allow Anderson to advance to second. As there's ball three and a full count for Patton. Full count. Patton smacks that one up into right field. Somehow, got a great catch by Elliott there. They're going to try and get Anderson out at third. Won't go. So Anderson advances to third. Patton flies out. And this will bring up Cameron DePalma. Ball one. That one popped up. D'Angeli back trying to get it. No. It'll land just beyond the Westmoreland dugout. Still foul ball, so strike one. Little dribbler there. I believe it was foul. Yep. So it'll be strike 2. One, 2 count. Foul ball. Knocked up back and is going to land somewhere beyond our press box. Well, I'll say this much. The Wolfpack have hit plenty of foul balls today. But they've struggled somewhat to get it past the foul lines. That one, little dribbler to first base, and it'll be a quick out. It does bring home Anderson, though, so that will get the Wolfpack on the board. It's 8-1. As De Palma grounds out, Cameron Pritz up next. Strike 1. Ball 1, 1-1 count. And a quick shout out to one of our athletic staff, Kate, who just brought jackets for everybody up here. You rock. They're nice jackets too, should add. 1-1 count. Wide to the right, that's going to be ball 2. 2-1 count for Pritz. Pritz's previous at-bat flew out back in the top of the second. That one came close to hitting him. He had to jump away from it. It'll be ball 3. Prince does get his bat on that one, some contact, but it will go foul. So it'll be a full count for Cameron Pritz. Swing and a miss, and that will bring it into the inning as Pritz strikes out, and we head to the bottom of the 4th, halfway through this game 1 of our 2-game doubleheader. The score 8-1 in favor of Catonsville. Angelo Ramirez will lead off for Catonsville here in the bottom of the fourth. And it has been a very, very good day at the office for Ramirez so far. Through 2 at-bats, he scored 2 runs and also has 2 stolen bases already. This is the same player who's been averaging about 5 stolen bases a game. As there's ball 1. And we do have a pitching change. Westmoreland finally pulled the plug on the starting pitcher. Bravo. Chaz Lenke now in for the Wolfpack. As there is ball 2. That one popped up right underneath the pitcher. No, underneath third baseman. Good catch by the third baseman. This will be a pop out there for Ramirez. I think the sun got in the pitcher's eyes. He was like holding up a hand to shield it, but that's out number 1. This will bring up Alex Elliott and a change of walk-up music. They're playing the theme from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Ball 1. Hit by pitch, Elliott will advance to first. Pete Howell up next for Catonsville. Howell struck out back in the bottom of the first. Then got a single in the bottom of the second, stole second, and later would score. Ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. 3-0 count here for Howell. Ball 4, 4 straight meatballs, and Howell will head to first on a walk. That'll advance Elliott to second. As Tony D'Angeli up next for Catonsville. D'Angeli had a double back in the bottom of the second and also struck out in the bottom of the first. Has not yet scored a run. One of 2 members of the Cardinals today who haven't scored a run at least once. The other being Mark Brady, who bats right behind him. Tony is a very good hitter. Ball 1. That pitch kind of got away from the catcher a little bit. Was ball 2 there. And catcher trying to catch Howell out at first, wouldn't go. So 2-0 count for D'Angeli. D'Angeli smacks that one foul, it looks like, out into left field. That'll be strike 1. 2-1 count. Swing and a miss for D'Angeli. That'll be strike 2. D'Angeli pops that one up. Third baseman trying to run under it. And it's going to land on top of the Catonsville dugout. Two count. Ball 3, and it will be a full count for D'Angeli. That one smacked line drive down to third base. That should bring home Elliott. It's back down in left field, and it will. So an RBI single to extend the lead to 9-1 as Elliott scores. Mark Brady up next for Catonsville. Brady has grounded out in both of his at-bats today so far. He's the only member of Catonsville who hasn't gotten a hit. Oh, check that, Noah DeLuca also hasn't as well. My mistake. He's one of 2 members on Catonsville who hasn't gotten a hit. And speaking of a hit, he's going to get it as it slips through the third baseman's fingers, and that should load the bases. No, Howell's going to try and come home, make it 10-1. Got it. Brady went for second. The throw missed. Another run's going to score. It's going to be a double RBI triple for Mark Brady, and timeout is called. How about that? Mark Brady, just when I said he hadn't gotten his first hit of the game yet, smacks a triple that brings home 2 runs and makes it 11-1. Catonsville is running away with this one. Lexis Calderon up next for Catonsville. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike 2. That one smacked deep left center field, back at the wall, off the wall. That'll bring home Brady. Calderon is going to make it to second. An RBI double, and Catonsville keeps pouring it on. It's now 12-1. Noah DeLuca up next, and he's the only remaining member of Catonsville who hasn't gotten a hit today. He's grounded out twice. Hopefully that can change here. This is the 3rd straight inning where DeLuca has been at bat. Shows you just how one-sided it has been. Twelve to 1, the score here in the bottom of the 4th. And only 1 out, 1 on as well. DeLuca looked at it, strike 1. That one knocked into right field. Back. Right fielder wasn't ready for it. Calderon should come home. They'll get him. They'll get him at home plate. No luck there for Calderon. It is a double for DeLuca. So now every member of Catonsville's lineup has managed to get at least one hit today, as Orlando Perez Jr. up next for the Cardinals. As we've once again almost cycled through the entire batting order, Catonsville has added 4 runs this inning alone. Now Perez has a double and a stole third and a walk so far in his 2 at-bats. Wild pitch got away from the catcher. That's going to bring DeLuca to third. That'll be ball 1. One 0 pitch. Ball 2. 2-0 count for Perez. Foul ball. Be strike 1. And that one actually came close. There's a little gap in the fence right by our press box, just a tiny one, but wide enough for a baseball to fit through. That one came close. 2-1 count. Outside, ball 3. That'll be ball 4, and Perez will walk as Roman March heads up to the plate as we've reached the top of the order. Strike 1 for March. March smacks that one into right field. Perez will advance to third. March is going to stick at first. And we're back to where we started this inning with Angelo Ramirez. As timeout is called. The Wolfpack hoping they could shake things up with the pitching change. It hasn't exactly helped as it's now 13-1. Ramirez knocks that one foul. Swing and a miss for Ramirez, strike 2. Oh, 2 count. Swing and a miss, and that'll end the inning. Mercifully for Westmoreland, it's 13-1 as we head to the 5th. Peyton Henry will lead this inning off for Westmoreland, down 13-1, as we've got just 3 innings left in game 1 of this doubleheader. Max Cutts has pitched excellent so far. That one's popped up high, back towards second base. DeLuca calls for it. Pop out, 1 out on the board. And this will bring up Luke Gustafson. Low pitch, ball 1. That one gets away from the pitcher. It'll be ball 2. Ball 3. Ball 4. And Gustafson heads to first on a walk. Back to the top of the order we go. Ronnie Howard up next for Westmoreland. In his first 2 at-bats, he is struck out both times. Low pitch, ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. And Catonsville serving up some meatballs here in this early here in the 5th. Strike 1. Foul ball, strike 2. So a full count here for Howard. Ball 4. Howard will head on base for the first time today. Gustafson advances to second as Jacob Pichtel up next for Westmoreland. A pinch runner being sent out now. That's number 4, Aiden McLaughlin, who's been sent out to pinch run for Howard. So Pichtel up next, does have a single, also struck out in his 2 at-bats. Down the middle, strike 1. It'll be ball one. Ball two. Ball three, and it'll be a 3-1 count now. Oh, popped up. Dead Jelly running back to try and get it. No luck as it's going to fly past the Westmoreland dugout. That'll be strike two and a full count for Pictel. That one, dribbler, foul ball. Low in the dirt for ball four. And believe it or not, Westmoreland fans, the bases are loaded. Gustafson on third, McLaughlin second. Now Pictel on first, as that's 3 straight walks. And Cut's having a quick chat with on the mound with his catcher. Dom Cook up next for for Westmoreland, and immediately knocks the foul ball for strike one. Swing and a miss, strike two. That one popped up back into left field, marches there for the quick out. And this will bring up Ben Anderson. Swing and a miss, strike one. Foul ball, strike two. Ball one. 1-2 count. That one popped up, and it's going to land somewhere behind us. Another foul ball. Remains a 1-2 count. That'll be ball two, as Anderson did look like he was going to swing at it. 2-2 count. Wild pitch gets away. They're going to try and wave home Gustafson. He'll score, and it's 13-2. That was ball three, so it's a full count for Cuts. Three-two count. That one slapped up, and it will be an out. That will be out number three. The inning ends. It's 13. It remains 13-2. Is that it? Good. All right, folks. Well, it looks like mercy rule has been put into effect. After 5 innings, it's over. 13-2 is the final here. Catonsville wins it. We'll be back in about 20-ish minutes for the start of game number 2 of this doubleheader. Again, Catonsville wins 13-2, a full complete game pitched by Max Cuts and an